Hello everyone and welcome back to another Descenders video, and today I wanted to talk about the thing that still baffles me to this day is the fact that people think there's like an item shop in this game. That doesn't actually exist at all, and you can't spend rep. Technically, anything outside of career mode, rep does nothing. If you're in the main lobby and your bottom of your screen says 40 billion, that 40 billion means literally nothing. It is just a number that is displayed to say this is how much rep you have collected in total. You've collected it for no reason, basically. It's just something that is there, and it's used to calculate what item you get at the end of a career run. It's a bit different than what a lot of people think it is. There is no crate system, there's no microtransactions in this game, there's no like you use rep to buy a random spin and you get an item. It is based off of how hard you worked in one session, basically. So what the rep does, and this is the rep that only occurs, as you can see on the screen now, the rep that is actively changing all the time when you're riding in career mode, that rep is used to calculate how hard you worked to give a specific item. So basically it works the same way as, say, when you have a CSGO case, it's like, oh, it spins and then you could get a blue item, it's worth like 50p, it's worth nothing or whatever, and then you spin and you get lucky and you get a knife and it's worth like 500 quid. But let's take into account that everyone wants a knife basically in CS, and in this game everyone wants a luck spike. So say that CS worked off of how well you did in that game. Say you got like 5 aces and you clutched up every single round and you did a 15-0 wipe. I wouldn't know, I'm banned off of CSGO. But say you did that, then they would be like, oh, that person deserves a knife, and it would spin and then it would land either in, you'd get a red skin for your gun or you would get a knife. Say it's like that. That's the best way to describe it. So you did really well, so therefore we'll give you this item. The same way it works with Descenders. You got 250,000 plus rep in an active career session, then yes, we'll give you an extraordinary item, which is like, can range from an astronaut helmet to a luck spike, and there's other items as well. And if you played, you know, okay, not too bad, you know, you got your 50k, they're like, oh, we'll give you a rare item, which is a blue one, and that can consist of loads of bikes. There's like, I think rare has the most items in the category. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that you can get in the rare section, but that doesn't include the Lux bikes, but it does include the Lux Reflectors, which are the little trails that you get on the back of your bike. You know, those ones everyone wants? Those are a rare item. If you'd like to get those, try and see how I'm playing the game now, and at the bottom of my screen it says 20,407. Try and get that to 50,000, and then end your run, and when you do that you'll then have a chance, it's not 100%, you'll have a chance of getting your Lux Reflector. And then if you want a Lux bike, get that 20,407 at the bottom of your, on the screen there, and change that to 250,000, and then you'll have another chance at getting a Lux bike. It's not 100%. You might get one of the bobbleheads, or you might get the astronaut helmet, or you might get Christmas lights on your bike, or something like that. It does take a long time, and it is more or less based on luck, and you kind of have to put in a lot of work to get it out. You might get really lucky, you get 250,000, you get it on your first try. It's not, it can happen, it really can. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to explain to you. There is no way to buy items. It is just, you have to put in hard work to get it, and you have to do this a number of times until you get the item you want, or you just like make yourself a custom bike if you're on PC and slap that in. And yeah, I put in a lot of time to do it. Like, me having 30 million rep means nothing, but it's how much rep I sort of put in to get every item. It took a while. There's a lot of people that they're like, oh, I have 1 million rep, I'm so good, and I haven't got a luck spike. It isn't. You could genuinely be going into a session, getting 1 rep, and then leaving. Like, it doesn't mean that you having a million rep makes you an amazing Descenders player. It's how much rep you can get in a session is what makes you an amazing Descenders player. So there is people out there that can get like 800,000 rep in a session if they really wanted to spend the time to do that. They are the better Descenders player over the person that gets like 20k rep in a session, because they have stayed alive longer, they've got more rep, and so on. That's really how it works, and I just wanted to sort of get that across again because a lot of people still aren't understanding it. I think it's a thing that new people get, and I hope that you now understand what I mean. And I'll see you lot later. Have a good rest of your day.